Welcome back to RallySlide and to my adventures from my last rally. Today we'll start with the part of testing before the competition on the testing day, obviously. So, join me for this video to see everything that happened in it. After arriving in Sardinia a few days before the test session, I went to the test on Wednesday, 2 days before the rally, driving a Peugeot 208 Rally 4 from, as you can guess, the Rally 4 category. On the day before the test session, I met my co-driver, Fabio Salis, with whom, on the day before the test, we practiced the pace note system, as you can see here in the video, by learning the stage for the test session, which was alla di Sardi. Before I keep telling you what happened in the test session, let me recommend you a place. If you're in Sardinia, especially in Olbia, and you look for a place with simulators, let me recommend you WAC Arena Olbia. As you can see here from the video, I drove on his sim session with a motion sim which was very powerful, and there's a bit of preparation for the rally itself. So, if you're in the area, I definitely recommend going there. Back to the test day, and there were some surprises. As Pirelli controls the test session, as it turns out, they decided on the day of the test that they want to do it in a different direction to what we practiced the day before, which meant, as you can see here, we had to do another test run, or recce, to be more precise, to see the stages, which was actually good practice for a rally, but at the moment of a test, it could have led to some confusion. However, we managed to get through it. Then, doing the same stage with the rally car, my first ever time driving a rally car on gravel. So, how was it? The first one we only took as a recce, which unfortunately wasn't recorded, and there was a big scare. In Sardinia you have a lot of stones which are hidden in the bushes and you cannot see them, and one of them I hit very hard, and only thanks to luck the suspension wasn't damaged nor the tire. I had 30 kilometers of testing this day, trying to figure out the car, playing with the engine maps, learning the launch control and other things. And as the day progressed, I felt better. I did more runs. And then, another change. Like I said before, Pirelli had the last word when it comes to the test day. And in the middle of it, right again they decided to change the direction, which meant I had to do another stage. Although some parts I actually did do in the day before, personally testing and going, I now had to do the stage in the opposite direction. So, another recce run, another sort of new stage learning new corners, and having to adapt to a new stage again. However, it was good practice for the rally itself, as in real life you have to learn new stages, and for me, everything was anyway new. So, a few more runs on the new stage. It was both faster at some parts, but also narrower and more dangerous, but it was a lot of fun. As you will see here, the stage started on a very fast part relatively to Sardinia, but which later narrowed, and some parts are really sandy and difficult to judge the grip levels. One of the things I learned when driving on gravel is that in comparison to circuit racing or rallying on tarmac, you have a specific line you have to take. In Sardinia, the Rally 2 and Rally 3 cars, both in testing and in the rally, created a line which you had to go through, like a railway, and if you went off it, especially in two-wheel drive cars, the car just had no grip and you were simply on marbles. However, I did get used to it with the time, and over the day I managed to get more and more confidence both with the car and with the pace notes, which meant I did allow myself to take bigger risks, both with the car and with the pace notes, and I enjoyed it a lot. My only regret from the day, as with everything in life that you actually enjoy doing, was that I didn't have the opportunity to do it more than I did. But that's normal. So, this was my test session ahead of Rally Nuraghi Vermentino, 2 days before the rally. Next, we go to the recce, where the drama really starts happening. Stay tuned, it's going to be very interesting. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see what will happen next. And comment on the video what you liked. Grazie amici e arrivederci.